Vande Sembhumapatim Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Sisikaram Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shishanka Vandhinayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, yoga is to see God, not seek God. If we are to see Him, if we are to find Him, where to see Him? When to see Him? Is it a person, man, male, female? All these questions do rise. Swami Vivekananda, right from his childhood, had a strong desire to see God. He was unable to find God anywhere. One of his professors, the principal of the college, Professor Hasty, an Irish gentleman, while teaching the poem of Wordsworth, had to explain the meaning of the word trance, T-R-A-N-C. Swamiji, as Narendranath, was in his BA class. It was an English class. Wordsworth's poem was being explained. And that professor, while explaining the meaning of trance, tried to use all his teaching skills. The professor did not know Bengali. Students were not very fluent in English. So there was a language barrier. Word is very grand, trance. How to explain? Trance is a wonderful state of mind. What is that state? It is a transcendental state. What do you mean by transcendental? It is beyond body. It is beyond mind. It is beyond intellect. It is beyond everything. How to understand? It is a samadhi state. What is samadhi? The principal, the professor was trying to explain. It is extreme calmness, total happiness, infinite ananda, trance state one has to experience. It is the highest in yoga, the best in yoga sadhana. He went on explaining. Boys were not satisfied. Some boys found it boring also. And then Narendranath was listening with all curiosity. At one point of time, the professor said, "My dear students, I am unable to give you the full meaning of trance. But if you want to see a person experiencing that trance, godly state, divine ecstasy, Mahadananda, Brahmananda, Samadhi, there in Dakshineshwar, there is a gentleman called Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. You go to him, you see him. However much I explain what is gulab jam or rasgulla, you cannot understand. Rasgulla is very white. Cloth is also white. Then it is very, very soft. Sponge is also soft. It is very, very sweet. Sugar is also sweet. No. It is a combination of sweetness, softness, roundness, whiteness, There is juice. However much I explain what rasgulla is, we cannot understand. The best way is to bring rasgulla and put it in the mouth. Then it is easy. That's what Professor Hasty did. Go to Dakshineshwar. There is a man called Sri Ramakrishna. People call him God. You can see that infinite happiness in him. Naren took the earliest opportunity, went to Dakshineshwar, looked at Sri Ramakrishna, went close to him, and then his oft repeated question, have you seen God? Have you seen God? He was asking everybody. Earlier, he went to Devendranath Tagore. Devendranath Tagore is the father of Rabindranath Tagore. He is considered to be a rishi with a long beard. And Naren earlier went to Devendranath Tagore and asked him, Sir, you are a great man. Have you seen God, sir? Now, Devendranath Tagore could not give the reply. If he says yes, it will be a lie. If he says no, in society his image will be lost. Therefore, he did not say yes. He did not say no. He said, Mr. Naren, you are very handsome. Your eyes are very powerful. You will become a great person. Then Naren said, Sir, I have raised only an yes or no question. If you have seen God, say yes. If you have not seen God, say no. I don't want your astrological predictions. That Naren went to Sri Ramakrishna and asked the same question. Have you seen God? This question was raised hundreds of times. He was neither a believer in God nor a disbeliever in God. Vivekananda. He was called an agnostic. Agnostic is a person who does not believe in God, who does not disbelieve in God. I do not know. He is neither a theist nor an atheist. Theist believes in God. Atheist does not believe in God. Agnostic says, I do not know. Vivekananda was an agnostic. He is not a theist, he is not an atheist. This agnostic, A-G-N-O-S-T-I-C, he went to Sri Ramakrishna and asked this question. He did not expect a positive reply, but he was shocked and surprised. He was taken aback when Sri Ramakrishna said, yes, I have seen. Then Naren's reaction, Sir, if you say yes, do you mean to say I will believe you? No, I won't believe you. You have to show. If you have seen God, show me that God. Then Sri Ramakrishna raised the next question. I shall show you God, but are you ready to see God? Then Swami Vivekananda, as Narendranath, a young man in his BA class, he said, do you mean to say that I am a weak fellow? I am strong? I am robust? I am healthy? I am intelligent? I have two large eyes? I have the bright mind and sharp intellect? Do you think I cannot? I am not ready. I am ready. Come on, you show me. Then Sri Ramakrishna smiled, placed his hand, and there was a reaction in Swami Vivekananda. He shouted, screamed and wept, Sir, stop, stop, stop. I have my father at home. I have my mother at home. I have my brothers. I have my sisters. I have to pass my BA degree examination. I am still a student. Please stop. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, young man, you said you are ready. That means you are not ready to see God. God is available. Rather, Sri Ramakrishna raised a counter question. Vivekananda's question is, have you seen God? This is the first part of Swamiji's life. Second part starts with Sri Ramakrishna meeting Sri Swami Vivekananda. Have you seen man? Sri Ramakrishna raised the second question. Have you seen God? Vivekananda's question. Have you seen man? Sri Ramakrishna's question. Why he asked? He did not. Because he was not ready to see God. And he continued his contact with Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna passed away. Later on, it was ringing in the mind of Swami Vivekananda. My master asked me, have you seen man? What is this man? From Calcutta to Kanyakumari. He was a wandering monk, a parivrajaka, and he travelled chiefly on foot, sometimes by train, if anybody bought him a ticket. He had taken a vow not to prepare food, not to beg for food. He took a vow not to touch money. Completely from Calcutta to Kanyakumari, when he travelled, he never touched money. Literally, he did not touch money. He did not beg for food or money. He did not keep the food packet for the night's food. He, on the way from Calcutta to Kanyakumari, he was seeing man everywhere. What type of man did he see? On one side you have scholars, sages, saints, princes, kings, tradesmen, rich people. On another side he saw poor people, weak people, ignorant people, idiots, downtrodden people, oppressed people, blind, deaf, dumb, beggars. He saw all types of persons, right from Calcutta to Kanyakumari. Now it was ringing in his mind. Sri Ramakrishna asked me to see man when I asked him whether he had seen God. What is the connection between God and man? That was ringing. Finally he came to Kanyakumari. At that rock, December 25th, 26th and 27th of December 1892, he stayed there and he had the vision of Sri Ramakrishna asking him to go to the west. Kanyakumari appeared in his vision, asked him to go to US. On the 31st of July, he left India from Bombay. 31st of July he reached Chicago. On the way he was looking at man. It was registered in his mind. And when he looked at man on the 11th of September, it blossomed. He said, sisters and brothers of America. Finally, when he came back to India on a particular day in Kashmir, he went to Kshir Bhavani temple. There he saw again man and God and man and God and man. In God he saw man, in man he saw God. 1902 July 4th. God was registered in his mind, Kshir Bhavani, Kanyakumari, Bhavatarini, goddess. Man was registered, idiot man, fool man, ignorant man, blind man, deaf man. What is the connection between God and man? The Upanishadic statements, Taittiriya Upanishad says, Matrudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Atididevo Bhava, and Acharya Devo Bhava. How is it the Upanishad has not seen God in other men? Are these only 4 people to be considered God? Matrudevo Bhava, mother is goddess. Pitrudevo Bhava, father is God. Acharya Devo Bhava, teacher is God. Atidhi Devo Bhava, guest is God. Are not the others gods? Murkha Devo Bhava, fool too is a God. Dukkhi Devo Bhava, even the weeping person, the deaf person, the dumb person is also God. And finally, he was able to visualize divinity everywhere in everybody. Sri Ramakrishna promised, when you realize that Brahman, when you get that absolute reality, when you enter into a state of ecstasy by seeing God everywhere and in everybody, I will take you to me. You will no more stay. That is the highest state. In mythology, we have Prahlad, seeing God in poison, seeing God in mountain, seeing God in snake, seeing God in everybody. It is Jnana Bhakti. And in reality, Swami Vivekananda, a great Jnani knower of truth, under the guidance of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, under the guidance of Bhavatarini, under the guidance of Kanyakumari, under the guidance of Kshir Bhavani, was able to evolve to the highest state of seeing God in everyone, at every place. Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita declares, Arto Jignasurartharthi Jnani cha Bharatarshabha. Jnana Bhakti is bhakti, devotion to see that God in everyone. Sri Ramakrishna says, I have seen God. He asks Vivekananda to see God. Where? Everywhere. In every person. At every time. Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda school of thought, they have translated the highest philosophy into reality. If today Sri Ramakrishna is worshipped, if today Swami Vivekananda is glorified, it is because they have made reality the Upanishadic truth, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. That God, that Brahman, that Paramatma, that Ishvara, that Vishnu, that Narayana, it is available, he is available, she is available in everyone. And that abundant, infinite truth has been experienced by Swami Vivekananda. Therefore, the three phases of his life. First phase, have you seen God? The question raised by Naren. The second phase, have you seen man? Question raised by Sri Ramakrishna. The third phase, have you seen God in man? The resolution therefore is, God is to be seen in man, and such a person or the real person who have realized the Brahman in Prashanti. We are trying to propagate the philosophy of Swami Vivekananda. We are trying to propagate the Raja Yoga, wherein we have to see the Brahman inside, outside, everywhere. May we meditate on that great Swami and let us try to see God in man, serve God in man. May we meditate on Swamiji. Asa